Oh yeah, today we're doing Dobby. So excited. This is a request from Walker from New Jersey. I think that's how they say it, right? No, just kidding. Anyways, I'm so excited. I love it. I love it. So thanks for the recommendation, Walker, and hope you like it. And you'll, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna do his head. So we're gonna start with, it looks like, it's an oval, like circle, but it's more of like a rounded square. So when we do it, actually, I think we're just gonna do an oval. And then we'll put in all of its extra shapes in there. Okay, so we have to have an oval like that. But we're gonna give it some character in there, which we'll do, I guess, at the end. So we're gonna start with his giant ears. So he's got some amazing ears that are coming right off of this. And I learned some fun facts about Dobby. Okay, so that's the beginning of the ear. You want to erase right here so we can have that connecting. And then his ear comes up, it's like all bent like that. And then inside the ear, we want to put the cavernous cave there. And to make it look like it's coming out, we're gonna make a little lump here and we'll erase in there. And then I'm also going to put an extra piece in there that we will end up sharpening, okay? So let's do this side. So it's coming off as like a nice little archway. And then it's gonna come in. And there's that. And we're gonna be putting more, as you can tell, it's not just a rounded thing. We're gonna give a little character on that side in a second. So, that. All right, and so let's give it a little character. So he's got amazing eyebrows here. So we're gonna give him the eyebrows. So we want it to be coming over just slightly right here. Do you see how his eyebrows coming, it's not actually his eyebrow, it's like just the socket of it. So erase in there, and then we have an extra little line here, and then we have the rest of his eyebrow. It's gonna be arched like that. So he has his eyebrow. And then on the side here, we're gonna make this arch in, and then it's gonna come out a little ways and then down. Can you guys see how I did that? So I gave it a little cheek right there, and then bring it in. So we want to erase that so you guys can see, so it's coming in, out, and then connect that in there. Perfect job. So we know that Dobby has these amazingly huge eyes. So right below the eyebrow, the archway, and then he's got these big giant eyeballs coming in there. And I gave him like the crease, and then he's got that little, he's got lots of wrinkles, but I gave him a little wrinkle right there. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Archway, do this side of the eye, and this side of the eye. Give it squint, and then there's a wrinkle right there, okay? And he's got these big, gigantic eyes. And he's got, of course, his shiny. And then I'm gonna show you how, after when I color it, how I got the color of his eye. This is the pupil. Of course, we're gonna be sharpening that in. Okay, so over here, his shiny. Oh, we forgot to do the eye. Let's get the color of the eye in there, Shara. Okay, so come on this side. I almost forgot that. Then you can put the shiny in. Now you can put the pupil in. So what I found out after Dobby was freed with a sock, as we all know, he went to work. He got an offered job from Dumbledore as an house elf at Hogwarts. We were like, he just got out of being a house slave elf. Well, okay, this is the deal. While I'm doing the nose, Albus Dumbledore gave him an offer of giving him 10 galleons a week for pay, so he was a paid employee, and he got weekends off, pretty good deal, huh? Well, Dobby, being Dobby, he took the job, but he said, you know what? I'm only comfortable with 1 gallon a week. So, and what did he do with those? Well, we all know he bought socks. But anyways, he now was not a house elf slave. He actually was an employee. Okay, now he's got this amazing nose. So it's gonna come down here. Now make it go right past that eye. Do you see how it kind of goes into that eye? And it's gonna go back, aim it towards there, and then we're gonna bring it in. Okay, so it's this amazing nose. And I just made him have like a nice little smile, and then an under part. Look at how cute he is. Oh, he's so cute. And then we're gonna add an extra little lump over here for his ear. All right. Oh, I also bloop, bloop, bloop. 3 little hairs on the top. Now he has his neck coming down. So we have his neck. And then we are gonna put his, it's like a burlap sack. Or actually it's a pillowcase, right? Is that what it is? I forgot. And put an arch in there. Now we're gonna put the wrinkles in there. So we have 1, 2, and this one's gonna be a big one, 3. So on this side, we're just gonna do 1, and then 2 down. And this is like kind of where it's tied off back here. So we have a little lump and an extra of those. So it's like tied in there. And I'm just gonna do a rough draft of where his outfit is. So that's his outfit, and we're gonna put some wrinkles in there, okay? So let's go put the wrinkles in. So we get some wrinkle, come over here, give him a wrinkle. You can make it a little lumpy, so it doesn't have to be all pretty. Make it like lumpy. And then it's gonna come behind. So this is there's a little sack on there. What else do I know? Okay, as a free elf, what did he do with his money? He started collecting socks. He even knitted Harry Potter a pair. Okay, so now his legs. His limbs are super skinny. You can see muscles in there because he works hard, but they're skinny. So we're gonna have his one leg coming out like this with his little knobby knee and his calf in there. And let's do this side. So I had him face in, kind of just makes him look more like innocent little guy. Okay, he's got his calf. He's got awesome calves. Yeah, we look at calves. All right, I made his 1 foot go over the other. So I made a heel. And then I'm gonna bring it down. And he has these big toe. And then you wanna make all these little toes in here. So this one's gonna go underneath it. He has his big toe in there. And then bloop, bloop, bloop. Cute. And then we want his little sack coat behind it. So it's gonna jump over his leg, and bring it back. So that's his little outfit. All right, so now we're gonna put his hands. So he's got a little shoulder right here, and there's a shoulder we barely can see here. And he's got little muscles. He's skinny, but he's muscular. If you look at him, so he's got this little bicep, his knobby little elbows. And of course, I'm gonna have him holding socks. So we're gonna come in here. We're gonna do a couple of fingers here. And I'll do the same thing on this side, go up and over, and then we're gonna give him some fingers. And then you can put socks, and you guys can make your socks look however you want. I made this one look like it's been worn a lot, needs a good washing. I put stripes in there. And then this one I made shorter. And I made a patchwork, so it went like this, and I just put little sewing lines here. Here, put a couple lines and a couple lines in there. So on this one, let's make that go up. I just put some stripes in there. Yes. All right, after I Sharpie this, I've got some more fun facts, of course. So let's magically Sharpie. All right, now I am going to double Sharpie around the outside just to give it that extra awesome look. Here we go. Okay, it has now been double Sharpied. So now you want to get your eraser and erase. Awesome job. All right, so we got some colors here. We're gonna start with the eyes, because that is the soul to who Dobby is, because he's so awesome. What else do we know? Oh, Dobby has a statue at the Warner Brothers studio that is incredibly lifelike. It looks, I've seen pictures of it. It looks like him when he died. He has his eyes closed. You can see the blood where he got stabbed. It is so sad. It looks lifelike. And visitors, when they come to the Warner Brothers studio, it started a tradition where you leave a sock in tribute to him. And some people actually just take off their shoes and socks right there and they place one of their socks on. All right, so I'm making it darker at the top right here and then not much right here, just very lightly here. We're gonna come in there with yellow. So same thing over here. And if I went to the Warner Brothers studio, I would definitely find my favorite sock and I would place it right by his statue. Just for Dobby. I bet he has a lot of socks there now. So I barely, see how I just did that lightly right there? So now you want to come in with your yellow, and then now we're going to color the rest yellow to give it that bright glow. I'm actually obsessed with socks. I love fun socks. I love wearing socks that don't match. My husband thinks I'm a little bananas, but that's okay. That's fun, right? Okay. Now I'm going to take the gray, and this is just so it's giving it like that shiny down here. And I'm also going to come in here and try to press really hard to make a shadow right at the very top here. Okay. So do the same thing over here, making the shadow under there, go around here, and then press really hard right at the top here. Give it that shadow look. There you go. Perfect. All right, so now we are going to take it peach, which is a skin color, and now color the whole, all of his skin, just one solid color, and then we're gonna come in and we'll give it its darks and lights. But this one, just color the whole thing in solid. So Walker, I am starting to draw your Hermione that you requested, but I want it to be perfect. So yeah, I've kind of started over a few times. I just want it to be perfect for you. So it's coming, it's just not yet. Just think, I am creating it just for you. Okay, oh, we got his arms, of course, that are skin color. And I will mail you the originals when I am all done. Because it's always fun to get mail, right? I mean, who doesn't like to get mail? I do, I sure do. Okay, so now that that's done, I want you to go in and now we're gonna do it harder around where all the Sharpie is. Of course, you're gonna go around the eyes harder. We will be going over it with tan, but right now we're just going along the edges. Of course, around the nose, Sharpie. Around the eyes. I always go around the eyes. I go inside here so it's darker, around the edge. So you're like, I really don't see much difference. Well, once we're all done and we get that tan in there, we'll be like, okay, it's all coming together. I'm going right under here, darker, around the outside. Around the mouth. Okay, so the trick is now you go in with your tan. I even think I went in with brown to make it extra deep. So we're gonna go around the eyes. These are all the shadows. Of course there's shadows. Of course you can see right underneath the eyes. Right around the eyes, it's shadowy. It's kind of got that deep set eyes. I'm gonna go around the nose a little bit. Of course, under the nose, because we want a shadow, because he's got that big nose. In the ears, for sure, for sure. Inside this ear, for sure, for sure. And I'm also going to go underneath here. Under here. Around the mouth, and then of course under the chin. That's a have to. Right where the limbs connect. What else do I know? Oh, learn this new. J.K. Rowling's gave Dobby the same birthday as his sister. And I did not write that down. I think it's like June 28th or something. But his J.K. Rowling's sister loved Dobby, and so she gave Dobby to have the same birthday, which I thought so cute. Yes. Okay. Awesome Blossom. Now go in. Oh, you know what? With the tan, he has like the crease line. I'm going to have him a little bit underneath his eye. So now you want to come in with your, this is just regular brown, and then just go a little touch more of shadow under here, just to give it that extra shadow, and then also in the ears. So you want to do the same thing over here. Extra shadow in the ears, and then the extra shadow right around the eyeball. Did I do it anywhere else? I think I gave it under the chin a little bit, maybe on the limbs. Okay, looking cute. Now we have to do our signature, some rosy cheeks in here. Do I have a favorite scene with Dobby? I love when Dobby puts the cake on Harry Potter's aunt, and it's supposed to be Harry that did it, and you're like, no, 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 no. Like, you know exactly what's gonna happen. I'm putting a little extra pink on just the ends of his ears. And I put a little extra pink on the end of his nose. Cute. I think we're done with pink. Bye-bye, pink. All right, so for his lovely outfit, I'm just gonna cover the whole thing into a light yellow. Is there any other scenes I love? I do love when he finds the sock in the book. That Harry put there, because it was Harry's sock. That was brilliant. So I just made it yellow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a touch of tan, and we're just going to come in here where all the creases are. And then I'm going to come in with gray just to dingy it up, because this thing probably has never been washed. So I'm just going around where all the creases are. And then I'm going to come in with gray and then just dingy that up. So I'm just going to go over, let's give it a little extra rough and tumbly. Under here. I love, last year I had a Harry Potter party. A couple of them. They were so fun. My house was decorated Harry Potter. I even had like blood on the mirror. I had Moaning Myrtle in the toilet. It was fantastic. And my friend, she works at a school, and they have a life-size Dobby statue. It looks real. It looks so amazingly real. I don't know how they got that. I want it so bad. She let me borrow it for the party, and behind him I had a big poster I made. It said "Free Dobby" with a bunch of clothespins and like socks. So cute. But anywho, so now it's all grungy. So let's put some gray on here. Someday I want to go find a lifetime size Dobby. And I made it with this is just the jade green, like I did the eyes. Someday I'm gonna find it. And I think it's gonna be out 24/7, not just at Halloween, because it was so wicked. I have no idea. If anybody knows where I can find a real life size, it looks exactly like Dobby. Yeah, let me know. Okay. Of course, it can't be like thousands of dollars. That would just break the bank, but you know, someday. Okay, I used red here, and then I went in because brown. I gave it grungy little brown in there. Well, Walker, I hope you like this Dobby. I love this Dobby. So cute. And keep your eyes open for Hermione. It's gonna be, it might be a little bit because I'm working on other people's, but I snuck this one in. I wasn't supposed to do this one yet because I have other requests, but I just couldn't resist. Oh, also, I put a shadow at the bottom, so I'm just gonna make a shadow. Bloop, 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 bloop. So it doesn't look like it's just floating in midair. That's what I think one of my art teachers told me that, like, make sure you put it on the ground, like it's on something, okay? See, look at the difference that makes. That makes such a difference just by putting a shadow under there. It just makes it come alive. And then I put a blue background because my favorite color is blue. Anyways, have an amazing day. Peace out.